Hi, this is Raj and you're watching BollywoodHungama.com.
I'm sure that it must have been a thin line because you may have been tempted that maybe take some certain angles which can just generate immediate curiosity and get the publicity for the film as well. But you don't fall for that trap at all. How did you manage? How you just walked the tightrope over there?
As I said, it's an honest film, and it reflects a concern. It reflects our times, and I believe that the Gandhian philosophy of if you want to see change, be the change,
right,
is now a metaphor for the common man. If we want change, we have spent too many years blaming leaders and this guy has messed us up, this guy has done this. It is us. The change is within us, and that is what I saw in Shahid. In every group, I realized that injustice is not with religion. Is something that electoral politics adds to people's lives. It colors, but otherwise, who are the innocent people who are languishing in jail? They are people who cannot defend themselves. Right. They're defenseless. So, an innocent आदमी का कोई वो थोड़ी होता है, वो किसी कौम का या he doesn't belong to any religion. किसी मज़हब का थोड़ी होता है. Right. And there's a line in Shahid which says कि क्या होता है, मरता भी इंसान है और मारता भी इंसान है. और जुर्म करने वाला और जुर्म सहने वाला उन दोनों का कोई मज़हब नहीं होता. And that's the thing, that was the principle of the film, that it's not about any religion, it is about humanity.
One more interesting part is that somehow it tends to be quite objective, and certain things are left ambiguous, which is very good for any work of art, that let the people decipher as to what they want to decipher. When the reporter comes in and she just asks the question that you're doing it for staying in the limelight, it could have been the motive as well. It could have been a true motive as well, and there's no harm in it.
Yeah.
And that's very human as well. But that is somewhere it becomes objective. Was it the plan somehow when you guys were just working on it?
I think he can answer.
Because lawyers tend to do certain things like
but I can totally say from
their practice as well.
From an actor's perspective, I can totally say I had total belief in my character. I believed in Shahid and I believed in his ideologies, what he was standing against. And I don't think he was doing it for limelight. I think he was doing it because he really wanted to do it. He wanted to help those who just couldn't help themselves. He was doing it.
Absolutely. But the thing is, people can deduce because it's a matter of perception.
I understand your point, Faridoon, and that it's a very interesting thing that we wanted to make the film non-judgmental.
It should be non-judgmental.
Yeah. So it is not passing judgment. See, the problem very often is that people, even when they see the title Shahid, some people recommend that why don't you give it some other name. A director colleague said, death of a lawyer, keep it neutral. I said, what do you mean by neutral?
The name
is, it's a Muslim name.
Right.
And that's the line in the film. कि क्या ज़हीर जेल में सिर्फ इसलिए है कि उसका नाम ज़हीर है. And that is the point of the film. I mean, why do you color your judgment just because his name is Shahid? If I had called him Raj, it's fine. If I called him Rahul, the title is Rahul, तो ठीक हो गया.
Right. One more, I think, very interesting and progressive statement that you make in the film is that when K.K. Menon tells Shahid, once he is acquitted, that Indian judiciary, it works. In spite of the fact that people are very cynical about the judiciary system, but compared to other parts of the world, it still works.
That is exactly the point of the film. What is the difference between, say, a country like India and Pakistan, for example? Both countries have a corrupt polity, the systems are crumbling, right. Infrastructure is failing, the people are agitated, they are dying for change, they are fighting, they are divided. But the thing that differentiates the two countries is the judiciary. In our country, the judiciary still works. Our judiciary cannot be, especially the higher judiciary, they are incorruptible.
Right.
And they deliver justice. There's a line which says, वक्त होता है पर हो जाता है, वक्त लगता है पर हो जाता है. It takes time.
Yeah.
But I mean, see the limitations in which the judiciary works. There's so many cases, so much pressure, and within that they deliver justice and equal justice. I mean, you look at high-profile cases over the past few. I don't want to name them. You know them. All those high-profile cases. Lalu, he's in jail. People said no, he is above the law. Nobody is above the law in India, and that is a huge thing.